underrated hip-hop talent. Shout out to Detroit. Detroit got some super crazy talent over there. I've been said that. Rest in peace to Dilla. D.J.S though, hit the like, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. We're talking about what's going down this weekend. Quick prediction blog, real quick, in and out. Let's talk about enemy of the state going down this weekend in Florida. Shout out to everybody who's going to be there. Shout out to everybody on the card. There's a lot of names on this card that I'm not totally familiar with. So I'm going to stick to this main event joint, because this one is a good one to close the year for both of them, who both have been having a dope year. We're talking about Swamp versus 40 Bars. Shout out to ABCD Battle League. Anybody can die. Major League. Shout out to them. Let's get right into it. Let me say this out the gate. Both of them, as I just said, having a dope year. But I got to keep it tall. One having a better year than the other. I ain't going to front. Swamp's having a better year. I don't think Swamp has a loss all year. 40, on the other hand, has a couple losses. Hasn't been that consistent. You know, you can still lose and still be consistent. You can still be fire even in a loss. There's been times when she was super dope. Then there's been times when she had a dope first round, and then the second round was okay, and then the third round was just short, choked, yoked, whatever the case may be. Not super consistent. Swamp, on the other hand, has been consistent this whole year. The whole 2024 Swamp has been consistent. We got to keep it tall. And I think that plays into this battle, to be real with y'all. Swamp looking like a Cody. 40, who's supposed to be a part of the Woody contention, which I guess she still is because she has a lot of places here. She's been outside a lot. Has a lot of names on him too. I ain't gonna front. I thought her and Fenny should have been a little bit more. I ain't gonna front. But anyway, Swamp, I don't think is gonna drop the ball. He's in the fourth quarter. It doesn't make any sense for him to not come prepared. I think he's gonna be super prepared. 40, on the other hand, is what we have to, not to say that he hasn't choked. He's choked too. But he hasn't been known to choke as much as 40. He's not known to come with no rounds or unprepared or nothing like that. He's not known for that. 40 will come in there, as I said, dope first, fall off in a second, might choke, whatever the case may be. Not as consistent. The consistency this year has been with Swamp. Swamp has been super consistent. Super consistent. And then a lot of big names on his resume this year too. He's been looking like a Cody. 40, kinda, because she's outside. But the consistency in the performances has not been there. So if I had to pick anybody right now, I ain't gonna front. Even if I seen a poll right now and it said by a lot it was Swamp, that wouldn't surprise me, because I do think he is the favorite right now. I think he's the favorite. Swamp hot right now in the game right now. Like he cooking. 40 gonna have to lace up her boots for this one. Gotta keep it tall. But the thing is, she's so fire with her pen. I can see her actually doing that. And let me just mention this real fast, because I heard this floating around. Swamp does better against the Kings than he does against the Queens. Against the Queens, he has a harder time. Now, even if that's true, where it's harder for him to prepare for a female, to say certain things to her, to break her down like that, that's not something I don't think he can acquire. I don't think that's something that he can't acquire. I don't think that's going to hinder him in this particular battle. I think he's going to be good. And I definitely don't see him not coming prepared and not having 3 rounds. I think he's going to be cooking. I don't think he does that bad against the females. I don't think he lost his last one against the queens. I don't think he lost at all. So if I had to pick right now, I got to keep it tall. I'm going to edge this one to Swamp. But I'm not betting that much against 40. And I say that to say, I know how dope her pen is. And I know how fire she is. And I know if she brings it, Swamp gonna have a fight on his hands. Because 40 is the queen pen. And if she takes an angle on you and she starts going in, it could get dark for anybody. I don't care who it is. So long as she's well prepared and she has her material down, that pen can F you up. I'm never gonna stop saying that because I know how dope she is. So we still gotta be careful with 40. Just as it is right now, he's been so consistent this year and she hasn't been super duper crazy all the way through the whole year. I gotta go with what I've been seeing, and I don't think he's gonna drop the ball in the fourth quarter. I got Swamp winning. Gotta keep it tall. I got Swamp winning. But I don't think it's gonna be that easy. I don't think she's gonna be sleeping. I think she's gonna be up and awake with bars, and I think that pen is gonna be working. That's all I'm calling it though. I think she's gonna be good. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I don't know what angle she's gonna take to break down the Swamp at this point, especially with right now his stock a little bit higher. I don't know. He might still be she might still be a overall bigger name, but right now, the way he's cooking, yeah, he's kind of stock's a little bit higher right now. But I never sleep on 40, so I'm only edging it to Swamp. I still think she's gonna have a couple rounds where she's gonna be wilding, and those bars are gonna be flying. But Swamp, with the way he preps, it's not super bar heavy. I think that's a good thing. His attack on 40 could be various. It could be a whole bunch of different things. He could choke, he could bar, do a bunch of different things. But at the end of the day, I got Swamp winning by only an edge though, because I'm not sleeping on 40's pen at all. 40's pen is dangerous, and you never know what she's gonna bring. You never know that day that she might have 3 rounds for you, and it might be crazy. But I got Swamp by an edge. That's all I'm calling it. Hit the like, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. 1.